Humble beginnings, lofty goals, the rise of PiNetwork. In the ever-evolving world of cryptocurrency, few stories capture the imagination quite like that of PiNetwork. From its inception, PiNetwork has been a beacon of innovation and accessibility, aiming to bring the power of cryptocurrency to the masses. PiNetwork burst onto the scene in 2019. It was a year marked by significant advancements in technology and a growing interest in decentralized finance. Amidst this backdrop, PiNetwork emerged as a unique player, promising to revolutionize the way people think about and interact with digital currencies. A group of Stanford grads were behind it. These bright minds, hailing from one of the world's most prestigious institutions, saw an opportunity to democratize access to cryptocurrency. They believed that the future of finance should be inclusive, and they set out to create a platform that reflected this vision. They had a simple goal: to make cryptocurrency accessible. Their approach was straightforward, yet groundbreaking. By developing a user-friendly mobile app, they aimed to lower the barriers to entry that had long plagued the cryptocurrency space. No longer would users need expensive hardware or advanced technical knowledge to participate. Their method? Mining on your phone, no complex setups, no draining your battery. The idea took off. Millions flocked to Pi. The simplicity and accessibility of the platform resonated with people from all walks of life. Whether you were a seasoned crypto enthusiast or a complete novice, PiNetwork offered a way to get involved without the usual headaches. They were drawn to the promise of easy mining. The allure of earning cryptocurrency with minimal effort was too good to pass up. Users quickly spread the word, sharing their excitement and inviting others to join the network. The social referral system fueled growth. People invited friends, friends invited their friends. This viral growth strategy proved incredibly effective, rapidly expanding PiNetwork's user base and creating a vibrant, engaged community. It became a global phenomenon. From small towns to bustling cities, people everywhere were talking about PiNetwork. Its reach extended far beyond the tech-savvy circles, capturing the interest of everyday individuals who saw the potential for a new kind of financial freedom. But Pi remained in its enclosed ecosystem. Years passed. Despite its growing popularity, PiNetwork faced challenges. Critics questioned its long-term viability and the true value of its digital currency. The team behind Pi continued to work diligently, refining the platform and preparing for the next big step. The Mainnet launch was eagerly awaited. Anticipation built as the community looked forward to the day when Pi would transition from a testnet to a fully operational Mainnet. This milestone was seen as a crucial moment that would determine the future of the network. It finally arrived in February 2025. The launch was met with widespread celebration and optimism. Users eagerly checked their apps, excited to see the fruits of their patience and participation. Would Pi live up to the hype? The question lingered in the air. As the Mainnet went live, all eyes were on PiNetwork. Supporters and skeptics alike watched closely, eager to see if the platform could deliver on its promises. The crypto world held its breath. The launch of PiNetwork's Mainnet was a pivotal moment, not just for the platform but for the broader cryptocurrency landscape. It represented a bold experiment in making digital currency truly accessible to everyone. The journey of PiNetwork was far from over, and its impact on the world of finance was just beginning to unfold. The Mainnet launch was meant to be a triumph. It was a moment that many had eagerly anticipated, a culmination of years of hard work and dedication. The excitement was palpable, and the expectations were sky high. The PiNetwork had promised to revolutionize the way we think about cryptocurrency, making it more accessible and user-friendly. The launch event was filled with enthusiastic supporters, all hoping to witness the dawn of a new era in digital currency, but it was plagued with problems. Technical glitches marred the event, causing frustration among users and developers alike. The servers struggled to handle the influx of new users, leading to slow transaction times and frequent crashes. The initial excitement quickly turned to disappointment as the reality of the situation set in. The team worked tirelessly to address these issues, but the damage had already been done. The launch that was supposed to be a celebration turned into a scramble to fix unforeseen problems. KYC verification became a bottleneck. The process, which was intended to ensure the security and legitimacy of users, ended up being a major hurdle. Many users found themselves stuck in the verification process for weeks, unable to access their accounts or complete transactions. This led to a growing sense of frustration and disillusionment among the community. The team had to quickly find ways to streamline the KYC process and improve the user experience. Users struggled to migrate their Pi. The price was volatile. It spiked briefly, then it plummeted. The volatility of the PiNetwork's price added to the uncertainty. Investors who had hoped for a stable and profitable investment found themselves on a roller coaster ride. The initial spike in price gave way to a sharp decline, leaving many to question the long-term viability of the project. The team had to work hard to stabilize the price and restore confidence in the network. As of May 9, 2025, Pi hovers around 60 cents. This is a far cry from the early predictions. Some analysts remain optimistic, believing that the network's potential has yet to be fully realized. They point to the increasing trading volume as a sign of growing interest and adoption. However, others are more cautious, warning that the road ahead is still fraught with challenges. This is a far cry from the early predictions. Some analysts remain optimistic. They argue that the current price is just a temporary setback, and that the network's true value will become apparent in the long run. They highlight the innovative features of the PiNetwork and its potential to disrupt the traditional financial system. These analysts believe that as more users join the network and more applications are built on top of it, the price will eventually rise. They point to the increasing trading volume. Others are more cautious. They warn that the market is still highly speculative and that many factors could influence the price. These analysts emphasize the importance of regulatory developments, technological advancements, and market sentiment. They advise investors to be prepared for continued volatility and to approach the PiNetwork with a healthy dose of skepticism. The unlock of 1.5 billion more Pi tokens looms. This will happen over the next year. The impending unlock of a significant number of tokens has raised concerns about potential price dilution. Some fear that the sudden increase in supply could put downward pressure on the price, making it even more difficult for the network to achieve stability. The team is aware of these concerns and is working on strategies to manage the token release in a way that minimizes its impact on the market. This will happen over the next year. The team has outlined a detailed plan for the gradual release of tokens, aiming to ensure a smooth transition and maintain market confidence. They are also exploring ways to incentivize long-term holding and participation in the network, hoping to create a more stable and sustainable ecosystem. It could impact the price. The circulating supply is also a factor. The current supply of 6.7 billion Pi is already substantial, and the addition of more tokens could exacerbate the challenges faced by the network. The team is closely monitoring the market and is prepared to take action if necessary to protect the interests of the community. The circulating supply is also a factor. It currently sits at 6.7 billion Pi. Managing this supply is crucial to the network's success. The team is committed to transparency and is regularly updating the community on their progress and plans. They believe that with careful management and continued innovation, the PiNetwork can overcome its rocky start and achieve its full potential. It currently sits at 6.7 billion Pi. The journey has been challenging, but the team remains hopeful. They are dedicated to building a robust and resilient network that can withstand the ups and downs of the market. The future of the PiNetwork is still uncertain, but with perseverance and determination, it may yet become a success story in the world of cryptocurrency.
Pi's price has been a roller coaster. After the Mainnet launch, it saw a surge. It reached $2.98, but the joy was short-lived. The price quickly corrected itself. It stabilized around the 60-cent mark. Daily trading volume provides some hope. It recently reached $139.4 million. This represents a 7% increase. But is it sustainable? Only time will tell. Technical analysis paints a mixed picture. Some indicators suggest a potential breakout. Others highlight resistance levels. The future remains uncertain.
The million-dollar question: what can you do with Pi? Right now, not much. A few community markets exist. Some pilot programs are underway, but widespread adoption is missing. This is a major concern for a currency. The Pi ecosystem needs to develop fast. Without real-world use cases, Pi is just a number on a screen. The team behind Pi needs to deliver. They need to show the world what Pi can do.
Section 5. Skepticism and criticism. Addressing the doubts. In any innovative project, skepticism and criticism are inevitable. PiNetwork is no exception. Let's delve into the common doubts and concerns surrounding this ambitious project. Pi has its fair share of critics. Social media platforms are rife with posts questioning its legitimacy and potential. Critics argue that the project lacks substance and is merely a hype-driven initiative. The delayed mainnet launch eroded trust. Many early adopters have grown impatient, waiting for tangible results. The prolonged wait has led to frustration and doubt about the project's viability. The lack of transparency raises eyebrows. The white paper remains vague, leaving many questions unanswered. The tokenomics are unclear, making it difficult for potential investors to understand the project's financial model. Some compare Pi to a multi-level marketing scheme. The structure of the project, with its emphasis on referrals, has led to comparisons with pyramid schemes. This perception is hard to shake off. The referral system fuels this perception. While referrals are a common strategy in many projects, the heavy reliance on them in PiNetwork has raised eyebrows. Critics argue that it prioritizes network growth over actual utility. Others criticize the centralized control. Despite being a cryptocurrency, which typically champions decentralization, PiNetwork's core team holds significant power. This centralization is a point of contention for many in the crypto community. The core team holds a lot of power. Decisions are made by a select few, which contradicts the decentralized ethos of most cryptocurrencies. This centralized decision-making process has led to concerns about the project's true intentions. The absence from major exchanges adds to the skepticism. Being listed on major exchanges like Binance or Coinbase is often seen as a mark of legitimacy. Pi's absence from these platforms raises questions about its acceptance in the broader crypto market. Pi is not listed on Binance or Coinbase. This makes it difficult for users to trade or liquidate their holdings. The lack of accessibility on major platforms is a significant hurdle for the project's growth. This makes it difficult to buy and sell. Without listings on major exchanges, users find it challenging to convert Pi into other cryptocurrencies or fiat money. This limitation hampers its usability and adoption. It also raises questions about its legitimacy. The combination of these factors, delayed launches, lack of transparency, centralized control, and absence from major exchanges, has led many to question whether PiNetwork is a genuine project or just another fleeting trend in the crypto space.
Section 6. Looking ahead. PiNetwork price predictions. Price predictions for Pi are all over the place. CoinMarketCap predicts an average price of $1.31 for 2025. This comes with a low of 52 cents. CoinCodex is more bullish. They see a potential surge to $2.02. Technical analysis offers some clues. Key resistance levels exist at 70 cents, 78 cents, and 90 cents. A breakout above 66 cents could signal a bullish trend, but caution is advised. These are just predictions.
Section 7. The Binance effect, listing rumors and other catalysts. Rumors are swirling. Will Binance list Pi? It's the question on everyone's mind. A Binance listing would be a game changer. It would bring legitimacy and liquidity, but it's just speculation, for now. Other potential catalysts exist. Pi's presence at Consensus 2025 is significant. Developments around dApps and KYB onboarding are promising. The roadmap includes referral bonus processing and migration improvements.
Section 8. Dogs AI, a potential alternative in the crypto world. Let's shift gears for a moment. Dogs AI is making waves in the crypto space. They're building AI-powered trading bots. These bots operate on the Ethereum blockchain. They're currently in pre-sale. They've already raised over $3.3 million. This suggests strong investor confidence. Could Dogs AI be the next big thing? It's worth keeping an eye on. Section 9. The future of Pi challenges and opportunities. PiNetwork stands at a crossroads. Challenges abound. Utility and adoption are critical. Transparency and trust need to be addressed. Competition is fierce, but opportunities exist. The community is large and passionate. The team is working on improvements. The potential for growth remains. Will Pi succeed? Only time will tell. The next few months will be crucial. Stay tuned.